It's one of the fastest sports in the world, with a ball traveling at speeds close to 200 miles per hour.
Sacrifice.
Fearless.
Passion. You have to be a little crazy.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our fourth and final quarterfinal match, our seventh match of the day. We have number 4, Alvaro Beltran, taking on, I believe he's the 8th seed, is Samuel Murray. Players who are going to be introduced in a minute. I'm Dean Baer. Talk about these two. They only met 3 times. Alvaro is in the lead 3-0. So Sam never beat Alvaro Beltran. Can he do it today? I want to welcome everybody into the chat box, waiting on head referee and player introductions to start. And we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back for the start of this match right here on IRT Live.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here from the Prairie Athletic Club in very beautiful Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, where we see the coin toss between Alvaro Beltran and Samuel Murray to begin this final quarter-final match of the day between these two gentlemen. The winner of this one, Dean, will take on Kane Wazelinchuk tomorrow.
That's going to be a tough hill to climb, as you guys just saw. Kane Wazelinchuk play and take out Rodrigo Montoya. What's your thoughts on this match, Fabio?
Well, you know what? These two players have faced each other several times this season. What I am thinking right now is that it's a tough hill to climb for Samuel Murray because he has yet to defeat Alvaro Beltran. He's not taking a game off him. So he has this psychological disadvantage. But what I'm worrying about is Alvaro Beltran getting a little too relaxed and him not finishing off, because the longer the match, the better for Sam Murray.
You think so?
Yes, definitely.
He gets kind of tired. He's a big guy, Fabio, and he's a big guy and he dives a lot. So I don't know. I don't know if I agree with you there.
Big Canada is a big guy, but he's got about 15 years ahead of Alvaro Beltran in youth.
Well, we shall see.
And the Sorcerer Supreme is walking into the court, a crowd favorite here in Wisconsin. Last year, Alvaro Beltran won this event. It was a Tier 2. He beat Alex Landa, 11-10 tiebreaker.
And we shall see, Fabio, to be honest. Like we said, you're looking at a 41-year-old versus a 26-year-old. Alvaro Beltran, very impressive, 396 wins, 211 losses. Sam Murray is even up, 42-42. Actually, he won his round of 16. Both players playing with gearbox. Side out, instant call.
Instant call. You're rarely going to see Samuel Murray debate with the referee. That is the way it has to be. Not just because of professionalism, but because Samuel Murray is a nice guy. He is from Canada, after all, one of the nicest people on earth.
So Alvaro Beltran is in his 21st IRT season, and Sam Murray's in 9. Alvaro has 3 titles. He has 3 titles, Fabio, so 3 Tier 1 victories and 39 finals appearances. How impressive is that? 39 finals, ladies and gentlemen.
It is impressive to go to those many finals, but in the end, he's batting very low in percentage and wins in the finals.
And this is a rematch of the Longhorn Open quarterfinals where Beltran, won 11 and 13. So can Sam do anything different? One of the things is this court, Alvaro Beltran is played on. He's been there. Fabio, from last year, he's been here winning the event. So I think from a comfort standpoint, Alvaro Beltran is comfortable.
Definitely.
So these players played in 3 separate quarterfinal matchups. 2018 in the in Cincinnati, Ohio, the Raising Rackets for Kids, the Mercedes-Benz event. Beltran won 5 and 9. They played at the Los Compadres Auto Sales Open in the quarterfinals. Beltran won 1 and 13, and like I said before, he won 11 and 13 in Austin, Texas, at the Longhorn Open. So, are we going to see a different Sam Murray? Statistically, Fabio, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
So once again, I want to welcome everybody into the chat box. Please like our post and share our feed.
That's a point right there for Sam Murray.
Well, Alvaro kind of swung. His racket hit the cement wall. He was checking it, and it's quite possible it's broken and he doesn't know it. After, on the next, regular shot, it may break on him. Who knows? It's something to watch. Ace, Big Canada.
Wow.
So that's, I don't know if we can consider Sam Murray the an ace on that first one. So we're only going to give him 1 ace. But Sam Murray is drive serving very well here early in game 1. And you'll see a veteran like Alvaro Beltran. He's not going to get intimidated by someone serving well early. He knows this is a marathon and you need to win 2 games.
Point number 4 for Sam Murray, just making it look easy right now. 4, serving 2 on the headpan scoreboard.
Foot fault. Good pickup.
It's a side out right there. So Alvaro Beltran, he's been down this road with Samuel Murray many times again during the season. They've confronted each other. It's a short serve right there. If Alvaro wants to leave his office early with a win, he needs to focus. He took his time to warm up. I talked to him before, and he felt really good. That's a point right there for Beltran. He had a good victory earlier today. in the last coverage of the last round of 16s. So right now he has to be focused. Side out. Talking about an exchange where Alvaro Beltran is not happy because his demeanor has shifted right now. 4 serving 3.
Let's see what Sam can do. His drive serves early here is working well. Wow, what a get, Beltran.
Point for Sam Murray, making Alvaro Beltran move around the court. Got to thank everybody in the chat box, watching at home on their phones. Like our posts, share our feed, follow us on social media, at Racquetball Tour.
Short serve, second serve coming up.
Good overhead shot there between the legs, Murray. Wow. So just a replay, but an avoidable is wanted by Alvaro Beltran.
One up,
There's an
one
appeal.
down. Appeal used.
Call stands, appeal used,
You know,
one appeal left.
Alvaro should have, you know, I can't say he should have played that ball because he really wanted it out of midair. But I definitely understand where Alvaro's coming from right on that play. Fabrizio's talking about the Mercedes-Benz raising rackets for kids. Fabrizio, they're matches that were relevant, so we have to mention where it was played. So there you have it.
6
Speaking of,
serving 3 and the headpan scoreboard.
better have it again, Fabrizio. Our final quarterfinal match here. What a shot by Beltran. The International Racquetball Tour would like to thank all the players that participate in any one of our sanctioned events. The tour would also like to thank the millions of fans watching alongside at home and those who are lucky enough to make it to one of our events. Special thanks go to Paul Kruger and the staff here at the Prairie Athletic Club. Four serving 6. Beltran with 2 quick points. So 6 serving 4. Headpen is not only the scoreboard sponsor of the IRT, they're not just the official ball of the IRT. Headpen is the industry leader in all things racquetball. Check them out online today, www.head.com/racquetball. Side out.
Right there.
Once again, both of these players playing with Gearbox. And the IRT wants to say thanks. They are one of our inside industry partners. Check out all the latest innovative and equipment from Gearbox. They support not only the sport of racquetball, but many athletes as well. GearboxSports.com. Side out. Murray in a groove here, Fabio.
See, this is the thing that I don't like about Alvaro Beltran's game. He makes it tougher than it already is. He needs to do his job and get out.
Well, you know, I mean, last time they played, Sam got 11 and 13, so he's pushing he's pushing Beltran.
So Alvaro Beltran talking to the referee. Let's see if he doesn't get a technical like he did in Fullerton.
Well,
he got 3 technicals.
That was a rollout that Alvaro just hit. What is a rollout, you might add? A ball that hits the front wall and bounces, or actually doesn't bounce, it just rolls, and where your opponent has no chance to get it. That's a rollout. Speaking of rollout, wearrollout.com is the official apparel sponsor of the IRT. You want IRT clothing? Wearrollout.com and support those who support us. Thank you, Jonathan Clay. Short serve, second serve coming up. Set up Beltran. Wow. That was a nice bullet from Beltran.
It was. I mean, Samuel Murray was right in front of him. And I honestly thought instead of going the cross court, I thought he was going to go down the line to the right. He made the correct shot. Just Samuel Murray couldn't do anything. Too much power. Alvaro Beltran not making the Beltran serve. He will now, though.
Yeah, he's trying to put a little heat on it, Fabio.
So far, it hasn't worked. And another skip by Alvaro Beltran. This is what I mean, Dean, about him making it longer, prolonging it more than it really has to.
Well, I mean, Alvaro Beltran is the most relaxed player maybe to ever play. And, you know, he may have the most natural talent of racquetball. Beautiful box out by Beltran.
If you had an opportunity on the court when you're playing racquetball to box in your opponent, just push him to the wall and give yourself, create an opportunity that you have, you must take it like Alvaro Beltran did right now. Something that we don't understand and sometimes don't do in racquetball, Dean. We have the ability to use our body in our favor against our opponent.
The higher end players do it, Fabio.
They do.
Beltran drive serve. He already lost an appeal, so it would be he'd have to really be sure. So, and if he appeals a serve like that, it could just be a second serve. Beltran's missing a lot of shots right there, Fabio.
He is. Magic's not flowing tonight, Dean.
No, My Pillow is a partner of the tour. You know the pillows. Now check out the towels, proudly made in the USA. We all here at the IRT use them, and you should too. Visit mypillow.com and promotion code IRT for amazing discounts today. Thank you for your support of the tour. Can't catch up to that one. Another point, Murray, 7-4.
Could this be the day that Samuel Murray finally gets the Alvaro Beltran monkey off his back, Dean?
It's quite possible. I'll tell you, this game does have the makings of a tiebreaker. All of our matches were 2 straight today.
True. That's another point for Sam Murray. All of our quarterfinal matches, you're right, have been to 2 games.
Short serve. Want to welcome everybody into the chat box. Please like our post, share our feed.
Another point for Sam Murray as Alvaro Beltran awards him point number 9.
So Corey is asking, Rob is asking, where is Sam Murray from? So Sam Murray, I believe he currently lives in Montreal, Canada, but he was born in Brossard, Quebec, which is close by, I believe.
Point number 10.
Brossard is a suburb of Montreal. I played ice hockey there. but he currently resides in Baie-Comeau, Quebec. I believe it's another suburb. I believe he comes from Montreal area. So Sam Murray never won a game off Alvaro Beltran.
So what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Like, Dean Bear has starting to learn Spanish because of the Latino players. Should Dean learn to speak French because of Canadian players?
We have one French-speaking athlete. So Beltran takes a first time out of this game at 12 serving 4. We'll take a short break. We'll be back right here on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Players are on the court. Murray seems focused. He's not dripping yet, but he's pretty soaked. Beltran on the court, not working in his favor, but Alvaro can turn it on in a heartbeat, Fabio.
Well, this is what Alvaro Beltran does usually, unfortunately. He uses game number 1 to warm up. He likes the whole underdog, come from behind thing. I'm actually surprised that he took that timeout.
And not just give up the game.
Exactly.
I think he would like to come back and win this game. And there's the Beltran serve. The return, the cross-court overhand, and just the push down the line for the Beltran winner.
That's a side out there by Sam Murray.
Murray serving. Smooth as silk right there. The Mexican magician, Alvaro Beltran. Pretty crowded house here.
Wow, side out, Sam Murray killing that right corner. Great effort. (12 serving 5 on the headpan scoreboard). Can Samuel Murray win finally a game versus Alvaro Beltran? Point Murray. Such a different Samuel Murray that we're seeing right now, Dean. Remember last week we saw him in Sioux Falls. He made the semifinals.
Yeah, you know, he's very quiet. Portilla took him out pretty. I mean, he had a lead against Portilla and couldn't finish it off. Can he do that against Beltran? Nobody does that. Nobody does that better. That spin off the back wall and just rolls it out, Alvaro Beltran. Nobody.
You were mentioning that lead that Portillo had against Portillo. It was 14-10.
What a spot Alvaro Beltran put that ball. I mean, it was right out of the reach of Sam Murray by like an inch.
It was.
Encroachment. Encroachment.
That's an encroachment call.
It's not appealable.
7 serving 13.
Which I'm not sure why that wasn't in the appealable offenses. Bad serve by Beltran. Look at that, Beltran holding him at 13.
7 serving 13. Wow, Sam Murray is owning this court, Dean. He really is.
He's in control. However, these 2 points are going to be very tough for Sam Murray. Alvaro just doesn't lay down. Focus Beltran.
Wow, Sam Murray going for it all. Going for broke.
It was a great serve, but Beltran had an amazing return. Sam wants to check the ball.
It's not broken. 7 serving 13. Sam needs
as
to stop.
Pablo would say, it's not broken. It's not broken. Skip ball, Sam Murray, point. Beltran, that ball skipped. He's appealing. Oh, I thought it skipped. I thought it skipped.
Overruled. Both line judges disagree. Kadim Carrasco and Alan Atera.
That doesn't mean it didn't skip. Sam, he did. He walked right to the box. I'm not going to lie there. Short ball. That's a bad appeal because even if he won the appeal, it's first serve. It's not a good appeal. The risk to reward just doesn't match up. He also has a 14-point lead, so side out Beltran. So Beltran holds off that first game point. 7-7-14, right?
That is correct.
This is going to come off the back wall for Murray. Good pickup by Beltran. Oh, what a shot, Beltran. Right a rally. So second game point opportunity for Murray. Oh, it's only 13, so it's not game point. I thought it was 13.
Foot fault. Sam Murray.
Beltran already used his timeout.
Yes, he did. Sam Murray has his own.
Wow. Beltran, towel timeout. Sponsored by Service Master. That's our first one in a Big Canada match. That's pretty remarkable at 13-7. Want to welcome everybody into the chat box. Please like our post and share our feed. We don't have enough shares, so I'm looking for some more shares.
Well, thank everybody watching on their phone and at home. Follow us on social media at Racquetball Tour.
Beltran. What a serve. But he misses the easy setup from 36 feet.
13, serving 7. This is classic Alvaro Beltran.
Yeah, but he's been holding him at 13. I think this is the third or fourth time he served at 13. And just like that, he's stuck at 13 again. So prediction, do you see a Sam Murray timeout before a serve? Do you see Beltran coming back?
It's uncertain at this point. I just don't see Sam
Bullet.
Murray closing.
Flat rollout, Alvaro Beltran.
Is he doing this on purpose?
No. That was quick like a Sam Murray appeal. Set up off the back wall for Beltran. Skipped it in, point Beltran.
9, serving 13.
Beltran is a fan favorite here. Another great serve and a setup off the back wall. What a point, Beltran. So 10 serving 13 on the headpan scoreboard. Beltran is heating up. Short serve, one up, one down. I think he has no more.
No appeals remaining for Sam Murray. The only way he can appeal now if it's for a game point.
Wow, Beltran just like that. 2 points away. Sam was worried he was calling that one good. Oh, Alvaro, we got no R right there. Timeout Murray on the serve.
Very good timeout, Dean. I think it was it was called for.
You know what? I don't know if I agree with you, believe it or not. I think that favors Beltran, but let's talk about some of the local sponsors here at this event. We're going to stay right here. We have quite a few of the local sponsors, and we want to make sure they get what they paid for. And one is Buck and Honey's Restaurant. So Buck and Honey's, thank you. ConcreteLiftingTechnologies.com. ESPN Madison 100.5. Design Custom Homes. Custom Homes of Madison.com. DJ's Lawn Care. Quality, not quantity. Focal Point Financial Strategies. Thank you for your support. Group Help Cooperative of South Central Wisconsin. And Cisco at the heart of food and service. And Outlook Investment Group. Thank you for your support of this event. We also have Cannery's Wine and Spirits, Rex's Innkeeper, Chick-fil-A, Jimmy John, Daly's Bar and Grill, Phil Sussex, and Bruce Thompson. Thank you to all of you guys for supporting this event. Time is in. Murray serving at 13-11. He's been stuck on 13, Fabio.
It's been a while.
You're saying it's a good timeout. I'm saying that favors Beltran anytime there's a rest. Murray. Short serve. What a pass. Bad timeout. Just didn't work for him,
It
Fabio.
did not work at all in his favor. And you know what? He has to know that both of them right now have no timeouts left. I think Alvaro has only one appeal. Sam Murray has none. And climbing back slowly but surely, Alvaro Beltran. If Alvaro Beltran wins this game, Dean, what a psychological advantage for Alvaro over Sam Murray. Just showing me, hey, I was down by 7 and I came back and beat you.
No, absolutely. But like we said before, Murray's had 13 before. He's never had 14. So Murray is stuck on a number he's very familiar with Alvaro Beltran. And we shall see if he gets to that 14, the magic 14, nevertheless the 15, Fabio. Murray. Short serve. You know, Murray has to take a very short first step because his second step usually brings him over that foot fault line. Change it up. Alvaro out of midair, set up off the back wall.
Wow.
What a beautiful cross-court pass by Alvaro Beltran. I mean, Alvaro looks comfortable as ever, Fabio.
He does. Sam Murray is a little bit in disbelief here.
Beltran. Alvaro stuck on that wall. You know, he's banking on his shot to be a kill shot and not returnable.
Can Sam Murray finally get to 14? What a great serve.
But look what Alvaro does.
Wow.
Anything he wants with that ball. Anything, Fabio.
Listen, that's a great return of serve there. A little jam. Sam Murray just got up. He's okay. No worries. So a tile timeout sponsored by
Service Master Restore.
Mr. Frank Catalano with his signature yellow towel.
A lot of chatter in there.
An exchange there between Alvaro Beltran and the referee. I don't know what he's saying. But
Well, I think they need a bigger towel as well. So
besides, Sam Murray is still in his first shirt.
it's absolutely soaked. You know, Sam was diving for that ball where I don't want to say he had no chance of getting that ball. No, we did them all. Want to thank. So Frederick in the chat box is saying about the second serve for Sam. So if you've been watching, he's tried the slap Z on his second serve. He's tried the high lob Nick. He tried a junk serve as of late. So Sam is really mixed. So Frederick, I can't say that he has not tried. So again, Alvaro staying on the court. Sam Murray had to go change his shirt, I believe.
Yes.
So we're on his second shirt. So I don't know if I agree with you, Frederick. I just think Alvaro's dialed in on a second serve. Should he try a drive for second serve? I don't know. Maybe a hard Z instead of that slap Z. I don't. Here's Murray set up off the back wall. Roll out Sam Murray.
Alvaro Beltran, just a little unfazed there.
Yeah, but you know, now it's starting to creep the other way, Fabio, whereas you know, Alvaro Beltran has not scored a point in quite some time.
This is quite, had turned out, Dean, such a chess match, if you will.
Second serve coming up from Sam Murray. Finally, Murray gets point 14. He's never scored 14 points against Alvaro Beltran. So, Sam Murray with his first game point opportunity against Alvaro Beltran. Is Murray going back to his second semifinals? We shall see. Short serve. Set up Sam Murray. Beltran misses it. Game one, the first time ever. Sam Murray takes a game off the Mexican magician, Alvaro Beltran. Players will take a break. We will too. We'll be back for the return and the start of game two on IRT Live.
It's all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best, but I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and stop whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play, I mean that makes you feel good and makes you want to try it hard and give a good show for that people. I'm Alvaro Beltran. Get your M40 so you can play like me.
When you don't feel like yourself, trust the pharmacy experts at Lewis. From prescription medications to finding the things that make you feel better, Lewis pharmacists know what you need. Count on Lewis and feel better.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dean Bear and Fabio Soto, and stopping by the booth for a little analysis of game one is the one, the only, Alex Landa. Alex, what did you think of that game?
I think Sam is playing really good. He's making his shots, and I think Alvaro missed a couple of easy ones, so that gives Samuel the advantage on the long rallies. I think Avi needs to play shorter rallies instead of hit.
Well, the age would tell you that,
yeah,
right?
He's hitting a lot of sitting balls, making Sam shoot, but Sam is executing pretty well.
Well,
yeah.
Alex, you come here at the number 2 player on tour. So one of the things that I want to say is that you won your quarterfinals match. So tomorrow you will play against Mario Mercado at 12 p.m. What are your thoughts on that? What do you think? What's your game plan? What's your mentality going into that tomorrow?
I haven't played Mario in a long time, probably in 2 years, but I think I beat him the last time. But he's playing really good racquetball right now. I saw him play this morning against Lalo, and I saw a couple of rallies against Gerardo. So he's playing really good. I just need to do my game, play my style, my serve, try to make good drive serves. I think he has better backhand than forehand. So that's